people per shift. I mean, I've already told Duncan who from your list who I would pick if I had to put some stars next to names.
Who would you, off the top of your head, someone who is these are the I'm telling you, these are the traits I'm looking for. Somebody who's going to come in and be a badass FTO. Somebody who is going to fit the culture of the current PD that we have. Somebody who is they are adaptable to the environment. Okay, not just fit the culture of the PD, but adaptable to the environment around them, their immediate environment, right?
Yeah.
And also folks that they are able to lock it in when they need to, but at the same time they are who they are, you know, and they just they that is so key to me, you know, because I started looking
And
around
you're
and I
laughing.
started analyzing
Out of the whole list, those are the
every
two
single
people who
damn
Flop has already
person
vouched
who's a
for.
part of this PD, particularly
All jokes
our
aside,
current senior officers, our current captains, and our current FTOs. And what I'm seeing is we need to take the same traits that were there before or that are here now, and we need to find who matches up with those same traits. You see what I'm saying?
I do. I mean, there are names that I've already given Duncan. I mean, feel free to share them if you want. I just
So what are the names that Flop said?
I'm gonna go off the list I have here, and I just want to recap everyone because I want to recap you with Flop as well.
Okay.
So the point that Corman's trying to make is trying to get like a few. So out of the 15, get like 2 or 3 or 4.
That's
right?
what I did. I picked the two that I would pick from the list that I heard so far. Because you want someone
and Bison's was your names, right?
What'd you say?
You said Mackenzie and Bison?
No, I said Tommy and Bison. Mackenzie's a great pick, but is she going for shift 2 or shift 1? Because for shift 2, I told you for shift 2, if we had to pick a couple names out of a hat, so Tommy and Bison were the two for shift 2. For shift 1, I would definitely pick Hayes. And for shift 3, I had the pleasure of interviewing Frost today. I'm sorry. And Frost even admitted himself that toward the end it was hard for him. But his main goal and intention is to want to be back here. So I was able.
Everyone on this list wants the same. They're all with the same thing, right? They want to work here. They want to come back where it all started and continue where they left off. Not well, I shouldn't say it like that, but continue their career where it all started, and it maybe in a new direction, if possible.
I flat out asked Frost. I said, "How do you feel about your direction with being a teacher?" And he said himself, he loves to teach. It is his favorite thing. And it kind of put me on track to believe that, for the FTOs that we need for shift 3, Frost would be a good pick. He's a great teacher. For someone adaptable, I mean, like I said, I know on the roof I hyped up Tommy to you. And for somebody who's a badass who I think can absolutely lock it in and be a very powerful asset to our police department, I feel like everyone has stated already. It's amazing that Bison hasn't been hired yet.
Yeah.
I couldn't give enough praise, but I've been saying that for the last couple weeks.
I want to say this because this is a point that I want to make here is down this list. I'm gonna read it off the Cornwood list. He put Jackie Snow, Minerva Matt, Mackenzie Hayes, Natasha Russell, Ziggy DuPont. Out of all those names, Hayes and Russell have already had interviews and already had one-on-ones with the captains, and already are they didn't fail the interview. Is what I'm saying. For shift 2, the list is Jessica, Matt, Aaron, Bison, Maynard Salami, and Tommy Malarkey. Out of those 4 names, Matt 2, Bison, and Salami have all had interviews with the captain, and they weren't bad interviews. They weren't failures. So what I'm saying is the names that have already been interviewed are already probably going to be brought in. It's just a matter of when, not if.
Yeah, maybe, but we also need to make our case here. That's what I'm saying. Like if
Duncan's doing that thing again,
and we put our names,
he's doing the thing again.
Our neck out for them. That's the thing. It's not just like, hey, I'm helping a buddy out, or hey, I'm helping somebody I used to work with out. It's not like that, and they need to understand that. But so do we. We can't risk this whole damn this thing we're pushing for, and bringing a slapdick You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Not that
yeah.
any of these people are, but I'm just I'm using extremes here. You know what I'm saying? Like
You called it a
I
proof
want
of concept.
killers.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem, like I said though, is again, I don't want to fall down the line of instant gratification. If we have,
Yes.
if we even get 1 or 2 people, I look at this as a success.
Yes, exactly.
I cannot stress enough that even if we get 1 person on this list, at least we're there, and the proof of concept can start.
Yes.
They had
absolutely.
interviews. Yes, they're on wait. We cannot expect every single person on this list to get hired, though. I feel like we are well beyond
no,
that point, right? So
Yes,
I'm
and that is what I'm telling Duncan.
Yeah.
See, yeah, you get it. You get what I'm saying here.
So yeah, no, I'm all for it. I'm all for the idea of Hayes and Bison being the poster children, right, for both shifts. What I'm asking is,
But we
the
need
ones that
somebody for
haven't even
shift 3
gotten
too.
Shift 3, I would vouch for Frost. He just had his interview. I've given my input back to Turner already on that.
Is there anybody else that was not on this list, Flop? Because I didn't get to ask you because it's getting so damn late. Because most of the people on this list, I'll be honest, I have a lot of them were just Duncan's people. You know, that's what I was saying last night. So I'm really trying hard to make sure to get the right people. Because Duncan doesn't really know anybody from back then. This is just the experience that he has for the last month. You know, my experience with Alex River, for example, was really damn good. I wanted Alex River here. In fact, I still want Alex River here. I know he didn't mesh with some of y'all, but I do think Alex River should get another chance, depending on how he acts over the course of the next month or so. So, do you have anybody that either you want to tell me now, or you want to send me a list or something that really like they are the killers?
For shift 3 specifically, I would need to confirm his shift that he wants, but I spoke to him the other day, and he's very active and wanting. Let me see if he actually texted me real quick, because I did text him and ask him.
Yeah, because I can't really be staying up too late.
No, you're good. He did not text me back.
Hey, gentlemen, whenever you're all done, I need you out there patrolling. Thank you.
All good.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, Captain.
Octavius Scarpetta. He.
Who? I don't know who that is. I don't think.
His nickname back then was Octo. He's got an insanely awesome personality. I don't know what shift he is though, is the issue. I don't know if he's a shift 3 or if he's more shift 2. He could even be shift 1. I don't exactly have a certain on his shift, but I would vouch for Octo. He's a name of somebody who I believe is deserving, but I just don't know what his shift.
Is he a trainer?
He can be, yes.
That's what we're looking for right now, is people who are going to, hit the ground running with training.
So was he ever an FTO?
Oh man, I don't recall. He could be a fucking solid FTO. Honestly, I went to him for a lot because he was a teacher to me. I looked at him as a mentor. That's what's up, Maple? What?
Howdy, Mabel.
You look to as a mentor.
Octo.
Sorry. Oh.
Scarpetta. Do you know what shift Scarpetta was?
3.
He was shift 3. Okay.
I think.
He was either 3 or 1, either that or late 3 into 1. But Octo, I think Octo would be. But
I don't want to trend too far. I want to make sure we get if we're gonna do this in batches, not batches, but at a slow pace, then I do think that
those two, and maybe
Mackenzie and Bison,
and maybe Frost,
maybe Frost.
Maybe
Frost? Bison Frost.
Who's Frost?
What's your experience with Jimmy Frost?
He's shift 3.
Yeah, you probably.
How many times did I say Tommy and he's still saying Hayes?
I
feel like I'm getting fucking dicked on right now. What is going on?
That, but something is telling me absolutely not. I need to double check that's the right name.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad you said that because it's more worrisome for me if there's no feeling of apprehension. You know what I'm saying? Especially I didn't know him. Duncan, you didn't know him. Flop, you just kind of got to know him. Is that right?
Who's that? Frost?
Yeah.
I worked for Frost years ago.
Okay, so
Solid.
You think he's good talking to him and kind of him just talking about shit.
I even called him
And-
out too. I said towards the end there, you only showed up to Pizza Fridays, and just as a joke, just to see what he would say. And he sighed. He even said, he's like, honestly, he's like, it's just, it got hard at the end there, and I agree with him. It was hard. It was to the point where shift 3 was 2 people on duty, 3 people on duty. Sometimes it was just me.
Yeah.
So I get it. He has an aspiration, and I do believe him. And I think for shift 3, Frost would be a solid pick.
My
Yeah.
gut is saying no.
For Frost,
Yeah.
you're shift 2.
Okay, I'm still.
No, I get that, but you don't bleed far into 3. I worked with Frost all the way through 3.
No, I need to check something, but
You mean what are you saying? You remember some shit or something?
No,
Something-
I just it's a little complicated.
Okay,
I
that's
gotta
fine.
I gotta think of some stuff real quick, and then
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to send me an email about it or something, you let me know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I will. Same with you, Flop, and potentially. I just need to. I can't confirm if that's the name or not. I'm remembering. So before I say anything, I want to make sure. That I have
Right, 100%. No,
Okay.
I get that.
So before we start adding more people to the list,
what is this list?
I'll explain later. Okay.
No,
I
I
just
mean,
want to ask this: for the ones that haven't got interviews yet, do we still push for them, or just
we wait, because I'm telling you how this stuff
Duncan
works.
is pushing way too hard.
I've top to bottom figured this thing out and how to approach it.
Yeah.
I'm making my own
it
list.
has to be very methodical, very calculated.
Okay,
And
then
we go from
Mackenzie and
there.
Bison. That's a safe
So-
route.
Yeah.
I will say with them, yeah, they're solid, as long as they're able to adapt to what we need now and not how things were in the past.
What you just said is exactly one of my key points that you just brought up. Is just it's got to be the right fit. So I mean I think the hell what is Adam doing here?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you know my list on a very fine on a very
I'm freaking making money.
what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of 15 people, I'm gonna give you like 2 a shift, and I'm just gonna forward you my input via email, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do 2 per
Okay.
shift, and I'll give you that as well in an email.
Okay. Maple, do you know anybody off the top of your head that you can think of that would just be a killer FTO? And not right away. They probably need a week or 2 to kind of get their feet under them and really show that they can adapt and all this all the stipulations that there would be for them to be able to go from being here before to being here now, because the way things are, our captains didn't know nobody from years ago, and if we want to push someone forward, then we just need to make sure it's somebody who's a surefire shot, that they're going to come in, they'd be willing to FTO, they'd be willing to help new cadets come in, and they would just be a grinder.
No, you.
And if you can't think of anybody, that's okay. Like, I mean, I don't think it's no.
Well, I know we have Avery, and she's a great FTO. She's already here though.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
She's a PPO right now.
A street judo.
What shift were we saying Bison was? 1 or 2?
Bison's 2.
Okay.
2.
Bison was good. He was a hard hitter. You know who was a good FTO? Carter. Dwayne Carter.
I'm telling you, I saw Dwayne Carter at the hospital. You know,
Dwayne
I got
Carter,
Dwayne.
man.
You know, I got Dwayne Carter hired.
Dwayne Carter is the reason I know how to drive.
Dwayne Carter is I love Dwayne Carter. I hired that son of a bitch because he was working DOC for months, for years even, and I saw him and I remember talking to him a few times, and I'm like, you know what, this Dwayne Carter's got something. And he came in, he got hired, and Dwayne Carter is fantastic, phenomenal officer.
Yeah.
I would have loved for Dwayne Carter to be here.
Carter, I think, is a really good shout. As long as he can adapt, and I think he can adapt. I think he's a very adaptable individual.
Yeah. I mean, if look, as long as he's still having a good ass day, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
So.
Maple, go and email me your input, by the way, about Frost. Because I'm putting my list together and I'm gonna finalize it when I forward it over to you, Cornwood. I just
Yeah.
want your input real quick before I put his name down.
Okay.
Wait, Flop, should I be sending you my input and then you give that to him, or are we doing separate inputs here?
I'm doing my own separate input, Duncan.
Okay.
Wait, where are you sending? Are you sending to me now?
In a second.
I'm typing
Oh.
mine out.
Okay. Damn. I wonder. I saw Dwayne Carter at the hospital, like a month ago. I'm like, oh man, is he still around? I ain't seen him.
Okay. All right. Cornwood, who was on your list for shift 1?
Let's see. I mean, I had like Jackie Snow and Ziggy, Emma DuPont, and then Natasha Russell and Minerva Matt were Duncan's, and Mackenzie Hayes.
I just need to make sure that they. My personal opinion is that the people that we bring in need to be able to adapt.
That's
So
why we're
it's
doing
not-
this.
And
Maple,
not
let me
to.
ask you some names. So you were shift 2, right?
Yep.
Do you remember a Jessica Matt?
It was Jessica Williams at the time.
What was your thoughts?
Jessica was good. Yeah, Jessica was good. She had
Snow and
only
Ziggy are
became-
probably not gonna get it.
I think she was good.
Ziggy's gonna come back on a different character. And
I don't think I really
and
saw
Snow's already got a new
issues
cop.
with her. Not that I can recall.
Would she hit the ground running with FTOing? Was she an FTO?
She had just become an FTO. When I had, I think she became an FTO the same day I made full officer.
I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna email you my list, Cornwood.
Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, when are you gonna send it?
I don't know your. I don't know your.
Yeah, you do.
Send it to me where you sent it before.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Cornwood, I got.
I'd imagine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like talking in fucking circles sometimes. I feel like the point. Like I feel like Flop makes the point to Duncan, and then Cornwood like reiterates the same point, and then Duncan like just one ear out the other, just through and through. It's like it's not worth the conversation after a certain point. At a certain point, the point's been made, and the point is still danced around. So I'm just gonna step away. It's really not worth it. Duncan wants to hire 15 people at once, and what Flop and Cornwood are saying is it's just not going to happen. That is simply an impossible, not likely scenario. We need to take who we can get, even if it's one. It's one. We take what we can get, right? So that was expressed, and it was still pushed back from Duncan. Duncan still feels that the people that got interviewed should still get the job, as well as the people that are on our list. So at that point, the point of consolidating the list, of going from 15 people down to like 4 to 6, is now going from 15 people to what, 10, 8? If you add in people who were interviewed. I don't, respectfully speaking, agree with Duncan's mindset on where he's going. Duncan's very passionate, but it is an unlikely scenario to occur. All right. Give me a second. All right. All right. DM's been sent to, or the email I should say has been sent. Yeah. It's just, it's not worth the conversation. I mean, honestly, I just, in Duncan's mind, Cornwood and Flop need to be on the same page, but in Flop's mind, you know, he's like, we don't have to be. If this even works at all, it's not even, it's just one of those, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Flop's gonna chill. It's just, it's not worth the fight or the headache. There's so many other things to be focusing on. If one person on that list gets hired, it's a success, is the way that I see it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So, were you able to test the truck? I was, yeah. Dispatch 125, 1041.
Good morning,
Dispatch
sir.
copies marking is 1041 at 2300.
Thank you, 8376, Central Medical 147.
Okay, sorry. Didn't get to mess with the SUV. I don't think Flop really, Flop,
128. Can I get a couple bombs? I got a op that I need to go on. We're going to be tailing somebody. I need a couple units to give me a hand with that.
125.
Swap channel 2.
What's going on, McMahon? Radio check.
Alright, 128. Just you, Flop?
Yeah, what's up?
Alright. We got KJ upstairs in the lobby. We need to tail him out of here and see if we can find a residence.
Hey, firm. All right. I'd have to be in a marked unit, but I could.
What I'm thinking is most houses are what, Southside, Grove, Covenant, Brogue, Lawrence, Sea, Jamestown.
It's probably where most people can afford housing right now, if I had to assume.
Right, so I'm gonna post up ahead. If you can keep an eye on him leaving, I will. I'm gonna grab a unit and try to head down there and try to post up. And if you lose him, I'll try to catch him.
Gotcha. Do you have a vehicle description, anything to work off of?
I don't know what's parked out front right now. I'll go check that. I think it's gonna be a black Seminole.
Copy.
It's a recycling truck. It looks like possibly. Actually, what is that?
I'm gonna be staged on Atlee, just parallel with MRPD. I'm gonna just pull up just enough so I can kind of have a visual. Is that you?
Yeah, it's gonna be a black Seminole. Yep. It's gonna have a busted out rear window.
Gotcha. Did you happen to snag a plate?
Hey, firm. It's going to be standby. Adam 855 Robert 00 Union.
I'm gonna wrap around Atlee.
So I'm gonna post up on the intersection of Carson and it's Roy Lowenstein.
Gotcha. Do you suspect he lives at a property?
Yeah, he's got a key.
Hey, firm.
He definitely has a property. It's just a matter of where is he? It's not registered.
Hey, firm. I'm gonna be parked on standby. I'm gonna hold on Atlee. Beside a tow truck right now. I barely have visual of that car, but I'll try and follow
So
from there.
the Seminole's gonna be on the north side of the garbage truck. On center, right outside the front.
I think I have visual. It's yeah. See if we can do a little up. We have a Group 6 truck just pulled in front of the vehicle.
10-4.
Now we tail a vehicle. Yeah, I'll be honest. The hiring thing, I'm just gonna let that be for now. I'm really kind of, I don't know. I'll let them figure it out. Flash at each other's throats. Love's done what he can. I don't know. I think there's so many great things that we could be doing to progress roleplay. And I feel like the talking in circles after a certain point just becomes excessive. So instead of trying to, I don't want to use the word entertain it because it's been entertained. It's just the point's been made. So now it's okay. Seed's been planted. Let's move on. But yeah, whatever happens, happens. Happens every night after meeting for hours. Well, every time a meeting occurs after our shift meeting, it's always going to be a thing. This has been a thing since 2.0, right? Whenever a meeting occurs, actually, I guess since 3.0 is when meetings started. As soon as meetings happen, as soon as they're wrapped up and that's it, I don't know. There's always going to be a meeting that follows suit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the bits, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Jazz. I really want to order food. I don't know why I want to order food, but I really want to order some food. Oh, this is a great song. Gives Chris a slice of pizza. I want pizza so bad. Breakfast burritos. Ooh, I don't know.
197 on channel 2.
Hey, Maple.
Maple, one sec.
Anything open at this time? Probably Taco Bell. I don't know.
So,
I don't
what do you
keep.
plan on doing with him? I guess he's in the lobby right now. You see that from 301?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm currently talking with him.
You didn't say that in front of him, did you?
Say again?
You didn't just say that in front of him, did you?
Oh, I walked away.
Okay, well, I mean, all right. So we're gonna tail him. If you're letting him out, we're gonna tail him. I don't know if he's gonna go straight to the house or not, but we got Flop. He's gonna be waiting for him to leave to drive off. If he loses him, I'm stationed on Roy Lowenstein and Carson.
McDonald's breakfast menu. I hate
We'll see
McDonald's.
if we can get him maybe going back to the house.
McDonald's
after he
breakfast
leaves
is
there or
good, but
something.
oh
Otherwise,
god,
if you're
dude,
arresting
it
him,
makes me.
doesn't
I feel like shit after I eat McDonald's. Someone just got into the Seminole. Is he leaving right now? Going southbound. Seminole's leaving. I don't know if that's KJ though.
yeah, it's him go.
Southbound on Center. Already BCB. He fucking peeled out of here. Actually, I think I see him at the end of. Stand by. I think I see him at the end on Adam's Apple. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I'm currently VCB. As soon as he took off, I think he either went Adam's Apple for the south side, or he took Popular going, or not Popular, excuse me. Stand by.
How do we go from talking to him to him being in the car and taking off?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. He must have taken Vespucci over toward Popular or El Rancho. I'm gonna code 6 the south area on El Rancho. Maple, are you still on frequency?
I feel like we might be going to a bank because he needs to relay information to Slacks about an issue with billing and unbilling and whatnot.
Okay. So if I had to guess, he's probably near the closest bank. So, Legion Square.
Slacks, where do y'all want to meet up?
Sorry, 10-9?
Where do y'all want to meet up for the raid? I only see Slacks at apartments.
Is this...
Okay, so... Okay.
What?
The raid?
I think we might be merged onto from 2 calls.
Hey, firm. You guys could take channel 3. We're currently...
Oh, 10-4, 10-4.
running active on 2. All right. No visual in front of the Fleeca Bank. Don't see him. I had no warning he was even running to the vehicle.
It was either. I got distracted. I didn't know what you guys were doing. I was getting real fucking confused, honestly.
Yeah, Slacks told me to go tail him, so I figured I'd loop you in. But at that moment, he just ran out, I guess.
Was he coming back to the PD? Stand by. All right, so he's not at the PD. He's not at the Fleeca off of Legion Square, one off of Vespucci.
What was he wearing? Was he wearing single bun shit?
I was so far away I could only see the vehicle from where I was. It's too dark out.
What was he wearing?
Maple? $197?
197? Sorry, I was just on channel 3 for a second.
What was KJ wearing?
The same thing that we arrested him in. So the blue shirt with overalls, black hat, beard. He was in the same outfit that we arrested him.
Blue shirt? Okay.
I'll do a drive-by on Senior Buns. Just take a quick look. What was the last read of that plate again? Dude, Maple did not express any...
OOU, or 00U, sorry. 00U.
Copy. I'm gonna need 77s at Senior Buns. I just got rammed so far off the fucking road by a Group 6 truck. We gonna call it reckless driving. So do you want to step out of the vehicle now and just face away from me?
Is that Flops? I'm sorry, Flops.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
Deadass?
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Deadass.
You're gonna have to get on main channel for that.
He's my buddy.
You just ran me so far off the road. I also clocked you doing 89. Past
Flops, I'm
Senior
sorry.
Buns. Step out of the car. I gotta arrest this guy. Stand by. Step out of the car.
Flops, can't we just talk about this?
No, absolutely not.
Please.
Absolutely not.
Flops, please.
I don't want to
dude.
add more charges. step out of the car. I have
Flops,
warned
please.
you. No. I have warned you on numerous occasions that if you're going to drive a vehicle of this size, you do it legally.
Can you give me keys at least so I can drive this back to G6? Thank you.
Flops, come on. Like, I'm on a time crunch here, Flops.
I don't give a shit about your time crunch. If you don't want attempted murder, I suggest you step out of the vehicle. Come here. Come to the side of the road. Go and face away from me.
Flops, come on. Can't we just, like, talk
Face
about
away
this?
from me.
Come on, Flops. It's me.
Face away from me. Let me see your hands. Do you need medical?
No.
All right. I'm going to be searching you at this time. You're going to jail for reckless driving.
Wait, deadass? Isn't that a felony?
Yes.
Flops, come on!
Hazel, do you not see what you just did to me?
Yeah!
Fantastic.
And I'm sorry.
All right. Go and sit in the back of the vehicle. Stay put. You require medical?
No.
All right. Bear with me for a sec.
Look, what if I pay for your repair? And like the mental damage and therapy.
Yeah. The mental damage.
Yeah.
No. All right. I'll let you keep the vehicle, but I'm gonna document it.
Okay. My grinding buddy's getting arrested.
Flops, come on, man!
Yeeting a police
Flops,
car.
come on!
Car, it almost went onto the freeway from Singer Buns.
Hazel, we can talk about it, but I am not happy right now.
Flops, come on! Don't let this be the canon event, Flops!
What the fuck is
Please! Please don't let this be the canon event!
Hello.
Hello. Where's the VIN on this thing?
I don't know. All right.
I'm gonna pop the hood real quick.
So how's your night been other than this?
Well, I think my life just flashed before my eyes. I'm shocked I'm not dead.
Yeah, you kind of got yeeted.
Yeah, I don't think kind of. I think that's an understatement. All right.
Come on.
But he didn't
Flop.
mean it, at least.
I didn't mean it!
Doesn't intent matter? And
Yes.
we stopped.
Yes. The intent is that I have warned Hazel on over. I couldn't even tell you how many occasions.
But Hazel's a dumbass.
He is a dumbass, and I was gonna learn how to not be a dumbass moving forward.
No, Flops, listen,
Yes.
you don't understand. No,
Hazel,
Flops, you don't understand.
Hazel,
Flops,
I'm gonna
Flops,
be
you
honest
don't-
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to hear it right now. We'll talk down at the station. You take care.
Bye.
125 transition channel 1. Got 195.
At 10-4.
Reckless driving?
Dispatch 125 76 MRPD 195.
Dispatch copy.
Flops, come on, man! This is... I'm trying
Hazel. Hazel.
Flops, don't let this be the canon event, Flops. Please don't.
The canon event. Hazel, I'll give you an option. Would you like reckless driving or attempted murder of a government employee?
Flops, come on! I didn't... That,
Hazel,
actually, no. that
At this
wasn't a te-
time, Hazel, you do have
No,
the right
no.
to remain silent.
You're copying
Anything
me!
or say or do
Flops!
can and will be used against you in the
You're
court
copying
of law.
me! You're actually copying me. I can't.
You have the right to an attorney.
I'm gonna lose the Dominator.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state, no cost if available.
I'm gonna
Do you
lose the
understand
Dominator.
your rights
I won't be able to
as
continue
I've
what
read
I
them
like
to you
to
today?
do. Yeah, I understand them.
Okay.
If I lose this flops.
It's not about you losing it or not losing it. What you did was reckless in nature. Go and watch your head.
Alpha 69 is going 1042.
You know,
Have a
I
good night.
hope to God that you treat
Have a good
everyone
night.
safe. If they did what I did, that you don't go easy on them. You know that? I swear to God, if you're playing favorite swaps,
Hazel, I promise you, you ask anyone who's been yelled at for driving the size of vehicle that they are, the way that you were, absolutely, they have been warned the exact same level. People have run through intersections, and I've warned them that I'd hit them for reckless driving. You just rammed me so hard. You sent me over 3 lanes of traffic.
I didn't ram you.
Then explain to me what just happened.
The car hit you.
The car hit you. You're
Stuck
right.
like this?
You're right.
I mean, these paints are not-
No. Come on. No.
Hazel.
Flops.
Hazel.
Don't let this be the Canon event. Flops. Don't let this be the
Canon event.
Wait, what happened?
Flops. Don't let this be the Canon event.
The
please.
Canon event. This is not a Canon event. You about fucking killed me.
No. Flops. I gently tapped you.
Gently tapped. You sent me in the air 3 lanes over off the road. That's not a tap. You just used that vehicle, gross weight roughly 30,000 pounds, and sent me off the road because you were speeding and you weren't paying attention. Reckless and negligent in nature. It's either attempted murder or it's going to be reckless driving. I'll let you have your pick.
Maybe you can just wait outside in one of those chairs.
I'm going to be seizing your possessions, okay?
Sorry about the wait. All right, Alistair, you're looking at one.
All right, I'm going to be seizing your possessions at this time. I'll get you in a cell. We could talk more about the charge after, and then afterwards, I'm probably going to have to fingerprint you and or at least get you on file with a photo.
I already have a file on photo.
For what?
Yeah, I've been busy. And I tried to turn my life around and, just get a nice car that I would like.
Did you not just see what happened to me?
I said I'm sorry. It was an oopsie daisy.
That's not an oopsie daisy.
That is an oopsie daisy.
Appreciate you, officer.
Right. Okay. All right, Hazel. I'm going to be getting you out of these cuffs. And I'll be right back with you, okay?
Good to go.
Poor Hazel. Poor fucking Hazel.
All right, come this way. Sorry. Correct. Yeah. Good. Let me make sure I have both your phone numbers before you leave them. Okay.
Oof. It's going to be a rough one for Hazel.
Dispatch show 118 going 41. Good morning.
Dispatch copy market 1041 at 321. Welcome aboard. Correction 303.
Yo, flop.
Hey, give me a minute. This is about to be a rough one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bear with me.
Oh, you're good.
I know the feeling. My train ticket is only in PD.
Look, anyway, go ahead. I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. I go to Mosey's. Friend texts me. Vehicle restock. I'm like, okay, cool. No problem. Cool. The car I want out of stock immediately. There were 2. I don't have the money because I lend it out to friends because, I'm like, whatever they need, I'll get it first. Okay, cool. No problem. Okay, no problem. I've been doing G6 for fucking I don't know how long. Cornerwood has seen it. Everyone has fucking seen it. I'm trying to turn my fucking life around. So go ahead. I'm like, okay, the car I want is out of stock. 2 of them. Okay, no problem. I'm like, all right, no problem. Dominator's still there. I'm like, okay, let me just do G6. Oh, Sunam, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. First run. I do. I mean, oopsie daisy. Sent the local into Flopsy. He flies over margins, goes over 3 lanes of travel. Now I'm getting arrested for reckless evading. I don't have much to my name.
Not reckless evading, reckless driving.
Yeah, reckless driving.
I'm just a boy.
To be fair, I'm looking at your history here, Hazel. You have been charged with vandalism of government property, reckless evading, misuse of a rental.
I jumped on a police car with a bike because I landed on top of it by accident, and they charged me with that shit. That's not fair.
Accomplice to grand theft auto.
They got me hard on that one, you know. But I
Okay,
turned
yeah.
my life around since then.
Okay. Negligent driving before
Actually,
discharge?
that was the one with me and Denzel. Actually,
I'm trying my fucking
Maple,
best out
let's,
here.
I want to
Talk,
talk to you.
yes.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm trying to make a fucking living. There are people out here murdering people. There are people out here murdering people. I can't catch a fucking break because I just want to do some G6 and get a fucking car, Cornwood.
yeah.
Now I'm going to
Oh
prison.
Lord.
Murderers. I'm
Hazel,
a good man.
Hazel, do you need food or water?
No.
All right. Bear with me. Here, Cornwood, come here. I was trying to trail somebody, and I had my lights on, and I went to turn around the corner, right?
Yeah.
Hazel's doing over the speed limit. Granted, I think my clock was wrong on him. He hit me so hard, I must have gone about 10 feet of air over all the lanes of traffic from Senior Buns all the way over to that other parking lot. I landed past that parking lot on the other side of the road, pulled up to him and said, "So you want to just get out now and give yourself up?" He's like, "It was an accident." I said, "Well, I'll let you have your pick, reckless driving or attempted murder." Look at the photo and evidence of the size of that truck.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So I have dealt with one of Hazel's trucks being stolen. That exact truck. Look at the photo. Actually,
It's fucking huge.
that car totaled 3 of our vehicles while we were trying to disable it, and it is. I think there is a much higher degree of impact that thing has pound for pound.
100%.
So this thing cinched 10 feet in the air.
This thing sent me, I'm telling you, the fact that I'm here and standing right now is a fucking miracle. I might just go to the hospital, make sure I'm not living off of adrenaline right now. But what am I supposed to do with that? That's not like, he didn't run or anything. He's not looking at resisting. He complied. But what am I supposed to do with that? I mean, I have warned this guy on numerous occasions that vehicle he's driving is insane. And that if he's going to drive it in a careless manner, it could be argued as reckless. And pop me kettle, because, hey, guess who he ended up kissing and practically T-boning? Yours truly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nothing I could do. He thinks I'm pointing him out. The reality is everyone I pulled over in those things, I have warned. If they drive them like assholes, I'm just going to hit them for reckless driving.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do?
How did that even happen?
He was speeding. He wasn't paying attention. I did a U-turn in the road, and then what's up?
No, go ahead.
I did a U-turn in the road, and as I U-turned, there was probably like between 5 and 10 seconds before I was hit. So it's just he would have had plenty of time to hit his brakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. If you're gonna run an intersection in one of those things, I mean, and he even claimed he hit a local that hit into me. Let's say that was even true. How was he able to hit the local before it hit me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, forget precedent for a second. I feel like in good faith, I need to hit him for reckless driving. I Yeah, I know. Hazel's not smart. He has felonies already on his record, apparently.
Yeah, I like Hazel though.
Hazel's great. I need to be
It's
stern
It's
with
just like,
him.
what the hell are you doing?
Hayes L.
He's L. What do you mean?
Hayes L.
He's L. Yeah, I should have.
Hayes L. That's what we used to call him, was Hayes L.
Yeah.
With his stupid Mustang.
So he has felonies on his record.
Yep.
How bad? Here's the thing: if you already have a felony, how bad is it to have more than one felony?
It is, I think, very bad. I do think it stacks. The more felonies you get, the
Really?
less. I think so.
The
I
less
don't
what?
know for certain, but like I think, if I'm not mistaken, who was it? I can't remember where I heard it. I'm pretty sure if you have like a number, like if you have too many felonies or charges or something like that, then like certain like jobs such as Group 6 won't hire you.
I heard that
Like,
too, but I mean, I see people with felonies doing Group 6 and shit.
Let
I think some felonies,
let me go
yeah, but
talk
I
to
think the
him.
more felonies you have.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, wait, Flop.
What's up?
I mean, yeah, you know what? Actually, just go talk to
Have
him.
your pants always been that tight, Cornwood?
No, somebody screwed up the damn laundry or some shit. I pulled him out of the meeting and I'm here.
Hazel, come here.
You already took one.
Come here.
What happened?
Hazel, you gotta explain to me what the fuck you were doing speeding, especially through a busy intersection, to the point where you could have killed me. I honestly could easily argue that that was attempted murder.
That was, well, as much as I want to.
I don't want to do this, just to be clear. I really don't. But forget all the other Group 6 workers I've warned the same capacity. I have specifically warned you too about your driving. I know I have. And Hazel, trust me, I don't want to do this as much as the next person. But this is textbook definition reckless driving. And if I was really going to argue it, attempted murder. But I'm not hitting you for the attempted murder. I need you to explain to me what's going on with this driving.
Look, I'm gonna put this as simple as possible. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. You know my past. You know my history.
Yeah.
I'm tired of driving the G6 trucks. I'm doing this because I wanted a car. I needed.
Can't look at it.
I needed to go ahead. I was already finished with my run. We just dropped off the bags. I was on my way back to the depot. And I've been literally watching, the cars that I want get out of stock because I physically cannot wake up for it. Yeah. And then I realized I've been lending out money too much, so I needed to go ahead and get my money up, not my funny up. Nothing I could basically do to justify my actions because I'm going to be 100% with you. I am wrong. I'm not wrong with you. I am 100% wrong with you. Hey, bro, I made an oopsie daisy.
Perfect.
I 50-50'd whether a cop would be at that intersection, and I rolled wrong. So, I mean, like, what can I say?
Wait, there's a 50% chance a police officer would have been in that intersection?
I mean, there was a chance. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Straight up. I could lie to you and say I could go home. I was going home for some milk because milk, like, we needed milk. But that's not the truth, Flops. Look, look, I get it. I did wrong and you warned me multiple times. I definitely deserve this.
You know I'm not throwing the book at you, right? You know I'm actually being probably the most reasonable that I can considering the situation.
Flops, please don't send me to jail. I need that car, Flops. Please.
Hazel.
Flops, I need the car.
Hazel, wipe the tears.
Hey, Hazel, crying's illegal. Or it should be anyway.
Crying is not illegal.
Pops, please.
Crying could be illegal.